Well, salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Thank God that you guys don't have to see that previous run, because we were trying our best with the Ironclad. And by God did it fail. It failed so hard. Like, I couldn't even believe how poorly that turned out. Alright, so there's no way for me to get any actual real benefit out of this beyond just killing the first three with no problem. So, I will go ahead and do so. Now you might have noticed that we're swapping to normal, regular recordings as opposed to live streams. Well, that's just because the connection all the way out here is quite goddamn awful. And people don't know how to be courteous with downloads. They'll do downloads of multiple gigabyte games, unthrottled, in the middle of the day. So, I am not particularly keen on just trying to stream under those shenanigans. I might try a few more times because I've seen some streams work. But beyond that, we're going to be swapping back to normal manual recordings. Give me a twin strike. But yeah, Ironclad hasn't gotten a lot of... Oh. Why do you torture me like this? Get me a cleave, and then we're gonna remove a bash, because bash is arguably the most useless of the cards in my deck currently. We try our best, but our best definitely ain't good enough. At least not all the time. Sure, I'll take a Perfected Strike. Guess we're going Heavy Strike, Perfected Strike build. Sure, I'll take some damage for gold. I have nothing working for me. I really don't have anything working for me. So I'm not going to go and try and take him on just yet. I will upgrade Armaments to Armaments Plus, as upgrading all the cards in my hand is usually good, considering fights at this stage start to take multiple turns. Hello. Could I ask you to not attack me, Sir Slaver? Mr. Slave, can you go back to South Park where you belong? Wow. I would love to hit you with this, but it's just not going to really work out, so I guess we'll just sit here defending ourselves. But yeah, last run was particularly awful. I might show it off, I might not. I haven't really thought about it. I haven't really thought about it that hard just yet, on account of the fact that it just kind of flopped on the very first area, and usually those types of runs just aren't really interesting for anyone to see. You know what? I'm just gonna block this until I'm no longer vulnerable. Don't mind me. I might have been able to kill him. What did I actually drop off? I think it was a twin strike and a strike. Wasn't really paying attention. This, however, I know guaranteed will kill you. And so hopefully I never have to see you again. Sure, toss me a second Perfected Strike. I'll definitely take that. And you know what? Even though it probably is going to kill me, I think we can go with double elites. The Perfected Strike build tends to be one of the more fun ones. Now we have a nice little block potion to pull forth. But I had to mess around on my laptop a little bit to get this working. But I'm so glad I did. We can defend ourselves this turn for free. In 2 turns, odds are we're probably going to be able to kill him. Not right now, of course, but, well, the hope was we would be able to kill him. This will make me take less damage? Technically? I mean, it did. Wow, really? Really? Alright. Can I, like, still kill you? Yes, I can. I was like, why didn't I get a single Perfected Strike? Oh, yeah. We're not at that stage just yet. Demon form. Well, it's slow, but just because it's slow doesn't mean it's bad. I'm sorry, I like the shovel much more than I like the key. And now I kind of want to hit as many rest sites up as possible. I said I wanted to try to take on 2 elites, and I definitely will. And this is probably by far the absolutely most perfect enemy I could have faced with the setup that I have right now. Like, Jesus the Christ, how could you have made this any better for me? Now the question is, do I want to wake him up now, or do I want to wake him up in a turn? Well, he's going to hit me hard one way or the other. So might as well give him a rude awakening. Demon Form Perfect Strike build. I remember when I thought this was the pinnacle of the Ironclad stuff, and then I just learned of the glory of doubling, doubling, doubling into infinity and beyond. And that glory has never really left my vision since. Thank goodness I don't think any of you guys can hear me messing with the audio settings on my end. It's so nice having a headset that actually allows me to mess with head settings. Can I kill you? 15, 27, 27, 20, 38, 48. No, I can't. This is 22 versus 28, but this deals more damage overall, so I should hit you with all of this. The goal with all these elite fights, minimize damage, maximize as many relics as I can grab from these people. And lo and behold, it is dead. Hello. Oh, I have no way to apply vulnerable. Warcry technically helps when upgraded, technically, but I don't really feel like that's necessary. I will take another Twin Strike, though, because it synergizes oh so well with Doubt. Am I encountering a shop anytime soon? No, I am not. Weakness versus strength doesn't matter a whole lot, and my deck is kind of thick to begin with. Well, I would play Armaments, but this is the only time I can really play the Demon form, so I guess I'll toss up this form and allow it to possess and consume me. .26. Well, we're not going to be able to get past Doubt, so to speak, but I can start to work on these cultists, or on this cultist in particular, as he's going to be, by far, the most annoying of the bunch to have to fight. Wow. Wow, this sucks. Okay. I was saying a lot of stuff of, wow, this sucks, I can't possibly kill him. Then I forget that all my attacks are doubled. All the major attacks that matter are doubled. It's so nice living in my own delusion and just forgetting what I can do. Ooh, Fairy in a Bottle. Well, I don't have anything that synergizes with it. And honestly, I feel like Fairy in a Bottle should heal a little bit more max health. I'm not too sure. I'll take a Pommel Strike. A horrendous amount of Huh. Copying a card in my deck doesn't really feel like it's necessary. And I would love to remove Doubt, but the Incense Burner is just so good. Yeah, I'll definitely take the Incense Burner. And the additional block kind of seems irrelevant. I would love to make use of the Steroid Potion, but it's just not my thing. I'm sorry, like, every 6 turns reducing all damage to 1? That can definitely help in the long run. Like, I'll play it for the sake of playing it, but there's not a whole lot of reason to do so. Well. He's going to hurt, but it's not too awful. Doubt is definitely something I don't want to have to deal with. I don't think this is a case for Demon form. Maybe I should have attacked too, because I knew I was going to get the weakness. Well, I might draw into something good off of reshuffle. Or I just kill him with Perfected Strike one way or the other. Entrench definitely ain't worth it. So I'll take a Twin Strike again, and my deck is kind of becoming full, but I think I can deal with it. I would love to dig. I definitely would. Because grabbing more relics is always helpful. However, in this case, I think I'm just going to rest for now, as I'm so afraid of dying to this guy, and the fact that I don't heal a ton since we're on Ascension 7. It sounds really, really dumb. But if I can get... I've wanted, like, one more turn. I kind of want to just get the demon form out of the way. But fine. I'll just deal with it. There's no way in heck I can avoid the damage, but we can at least start getting some good stuff flowing. And by good stuff, I mean some blood pumping into this iron that I consider my body. Putting my foot in my mouth as usual. What do I want to do here? Honestly, nothing in this case is probably better than actually doing something. Well, it's nice that we're at least getting the power to just kick him to his next mode immediately. Such a rarity. Well, I've already taken damage here, but I also don't want to take damage, so I guess I'll just sit behind my defenses and forget that I could just have attacked him once. I don't think it's going to matter that whole lot. I don't think it's going to matter that much, is what I should have said. And the incense is going to be wasted, but are we really surprised at this point? Maybe it's not. 12, 26. 26 plus 26 is 50, so that's not Twin Strike. You absolute flipping moron. That is about as far from Twin Strike as you could have possibly gotten. And yet you still went through with it. Good lord, what is wrong with me? You are so close to being dead. You are so close to be... I could have killed you this turn. I could have definitely, 100% without a doubt, killed you this turn had I realized I had Twin Strikes in my hand. I'll deal with it. I'll just endeavor to take as little as I can this time around. I'll definitely take Reaper. I kind of need to heal up. I mean, if I did take Coffee Dripper, that would definitely help with my energy problems. In addition, it would force me to make use of the digging at rest sites instead. I also have Reaper. I also have Burning Blood. So... I'll take it, simply because I think I can just get away with it. Now, where are the most guaranteed rest sites? There's 3. There's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 4. So we'll be taking the leftmost path and seeing what we can accomplish here. Might value relics too much, but I also love grabbing them for their sheer sake of just being so nice to have. Wow, you're going to hit me hard. Well, to the surprise of absolutely no one, I'm just going to smack you about and reduce your armor. It's not like I could really avoid this, now can I? That still counts as blocked, interesting. So they changed how it works. Because he did receive attack damage. Honestly, I guess I should say that's just really inconsistent. We're gonna hold out and see if we can pull off a Reaper. He didn't get a chance to heal. But we didn't get a chance to really improve ourselves. So that was mostly a lost cause. Well, we have enough energy to support it, so I might as well go into Heavy Blade and allow some true insanity. Do I have a curse? I do. I've never seen this event before, but I will definitely remove all curses from my deck. Some nice, cool, refreshing water. I have some in my fridge, but I'm too stupid to have brought some with me. Wonderful. Well, we can do our best to try to crack his armor, but we know we will never succeed. I mean, I guess we're just trying to DPS them down a little bit. Guess that's all we're really capable of. Oh my goodness, Reaper. How nice. They even added an animation for Reaper. God, I've been away from this game for too long. For a half a second, the mask of the Ironclad in this one made it look like the Silent, primarily from the neck portion. I don't know why. I guess I'll just deal with it. Anyway, the real question of this area is, do I want to go after an elite? And from fighting this guy, no, I really don't. Like, can this guy please deal less damage? I've been calling for this one to do less for so bloody long it hurts. He should not be able to hit nearly as hard as he does. It's 24 damage a freaking turn. And I still don't understand why the developers of this game allow the snake plant to exist. He is a boss. He is not a normal enemy. He counters all strategies simultaneously. And yes, the demon form is entirely necessary. There's no way I could kill him otherwise. I wish I could hit you for more. Do I take another heavy blade? No, I think I take a thunderclap this time around. Weakness and vulnerability to all enemies seems like it'd be a good order of the day for me. I would love to Reaper. I would love to Reaper. I'm going out on a limb and saying that I would love to Reaper, but now's not the time to use that. It might be a missed opportunity to gain back 12 health, but I feel like I could get a hell of a lot more by just demon forming. Well, I could kill one of you, and you know what? I think that's worth it, because I'm going to gain at least 2 strength, and I'm not going to be able to kill both of you. So we're going to hope that we can gain enough strength so that we can actually gut these 2 birds without too much of a hassle. Never mind. I don't think we're going to have that opportunity. We definitely aren't. We are going to have to kill them. It's unfortunate, but I have no real way of defending myself, even with the additional protection. It doesn't feel good. Guess I should have just taken the Reaper when I had it to begin with. Nothing else here is really worthwhile. Well, considering that I'd probably die if I go up against this guy immediately, even though I can't rest because it's denied to me. Let us dig and hope we get something good. You know what? The ornamental fan is actually something I was looking for. Additional protection. Why are you giving me a Reaper to begin with? Every single time. Every single time. Why'd I do that? I know 4 armor isn't as good as everything else, but the additional protection is very much in my favor. I don't think we're going to get very far. The more I look at this, the more scared I become. Like, we have all these protections, all these attacks that go out on a huge burst turn, but we have to have a turn of setup at minimum before we truly become terrifying. Well, on the bright side, we might be able to make it past this fight. My eye is twitching. Just to let you all know, my eye is twitching back here. And I'm sorry, I cannot abide by that weakness. If he's attacking me for 24 damage every single turn, I just can't permit it. Could you not make me vulnerable? Could I kill you? 9? 16. That is 40 on the dot. I would love to use Twin Strike, or add another Twin Strike to the deck. And I think I will. Well, considering I'm not going to survive much longer if I don't. Miracle, we're looking for one. That's not a miracle. I guess we're avoiding an elite. The kunai is not that helpful. We do play a lot of attacks, but we don't play the obscene amount where it would actually be the king of all things or something similar. Ah, confusion. Well, this sucks. Wow, this really sucks. I mean, I guess I can kind of pull something out. It's enough defenses to survive. I'm not really happy with this survival, though. Can I kill you this particular on this particular turn? No, I definitely cannot. Well, I mean, we're still alive. Kind of. Like I say, it's like you survive the hit, but they just keep attacking you through it. It's like the fairy potion isn't that valuable. Sure, it heals you a little bit, but it's not that great. I don't even know what's really missing from the fairy. Oh my god, why are there two of you? Fine, I need this. Of all things, I really, really need to live. Oh my god, you're not attacking me. I don't know what force would ever possess you to do this, but thank you to whoever possessed the snake plant to tell it to not strike me down. Thank you. Your payment will be received shortly. Is there anything I could smith that'd be a magic bullet? Not really. Guess we'll just keep digging and hope we get something. Shuriken! I mean, that is substantially more helpful. A shop. That is kind of... Oh. Eh? I mean, I could see where, like, cases where they become confused could be helpful, but not really in this one. Hand of Greed is interesting, but I've never really done anything involving Hand of Greed. Is there anything that's worth just straight up removing from the deck? A basic strike should definitely be removed, as should Trip. Be added to the deck. And we'll take the Fear Potion as well. I'll discard this and take a Power Potion, because the Dex Potion is a lot less helpful to our long-term survival. Well, guess I'm gonna drink this from the get-go. Well, I mean, I have a lot of chances for this to turn out in my favor. Whether or not those chances will actually come up, we'll find out. He's going to hit me for 12, but if at any point in time we draw a Reaper next turn, we'll be gaining all that health back instantly. God, why do you hate me? Cleave. Twin Strike. Pommel definitely kills you. And we can defend ourselves. I just want Reaper. That's all I'm looking for. One section of Reaper will not only wipe all of these guys... Oh my god. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me so much? I'll accept it. Reaper. Even in this instance, Reaper still has its uses. Just let me draw it, for the love of God. I'll take the 17. Nothing here is worth my time. An upgrade. Once again, there's nothing that's really worth upgrading here. I'll dig another relic. Bottled Flame. I complain about it all the time. Who are we facing again on the map? I don't want Reaper to be in my opening hand. Thunderclap I definitely can take. Now, it doesn't provide a whole lot, but it helps me burn through his protection early on. Okay, so it requires the application of it. Alright. I guess that makes sense. It's annoying, but I guess it makes sense. Why didn't I draw 3 cards to begin with? I'm not dead yet. But we'll see. Trip is in stasis. I'm in pain. Twin Strike is in stasis. At least no one is really attacking. I might as well try and get Trip, because I might be able to weaken them. Although knowing this guy, he's just going to hit me for a metric truck. Like a metric truck. Metric truck? Metric ton. Good lord, what's wrong with me? Yeah, I can crack him open with Heavy Blade. Then we can Reaper everyone, but at the same time, it does unblocked damage, it gets heat. Any unblocked damage I do gets healed, which means any damage amplification right now will also heal me for more. Yeah, that math checks out. It didn't kill any of them, but I'm alive. Albeit barely. Pommel Strike will definitely go out on you. We can definitely trip all these people up. Armaments on everyone, and hit you with the Twin Strike? No, we can survive it. Perfected Strike the Bronze Automata. We have to kill the main one, although I think he's gonna Hyper Beam in just a moment. Yep. Thank God for Intangible. No, seriously, I actually forgot that he was about to do that. That we were about to pull that off. So I guess hit you as hard as possible. All of that for one measly point of damage. Thank you. Can I kill you this turn? Maybe. Thunderclap definitely can't kill you. That much we know. I guess putting him down to 7's worth it. It's possible to have like 6... I guess if I choose to take one, it's possible to have 6 of these boss-style relics to begin with. I'll take a second Reaper. We need as much healing as physically possible, and the Mark of Pain is definitely not too awful to deal with. We're only going to open one guaranteed chest. And so one single curse isn't going to matter as much. And it's the Donut Twins, so it's someone who's actually fightable.